Hi, and welcome to Astrology for the People. This is for the full moon in Gemini on the 26th of November at 8:45 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, so Queensland time. Welcome. I'm going to explore today a bit of what's happening astrologically, but it is an energy forecast, so we touch on what the planets are doing, but much more so it's about how we can work with those influences. So yeah, I'll dive into that for you now. Welcome. Hey there. So you might catch my little boy in the background. He and my partner are playing in the lounge room at the moment, so if you hear his squeaks. It's funny, it's actually kind of relevant to what's going on that I'm going to share today, which is literally coming to terms with reality. And by that I don't mean my son. I love him. It's amazing. I love parenting, but you know, the reality of you're probably going to hear him a little bit in this video, and the reality of I can't really get the best view today because of the light. And that's this Saturn-Neptune square that we've got going on, and it's exact on the 25th. So it would have just passed before this full moon. And yeah, it is a bit of a tension that we see here between Saturn, reality, the grounded, you know, limitations and boundaries of what it means to be in the physical world, and Neptune, which is our ideal and which is limitless, and the spiritual energy, and the tension between those two that we come across. And so it's something that we're finding a little bit at the moment, is just kind of coming to terms with reality. I've touched a bit on this in previous videos because this square is ongoing for the next couple of years. It's just coming to a point because it's going to be exact. So that's the nature of astrology. It's, you know, things aren't specific to one day. We kind of have themes and cycles that play out through time. And yeah, it's a very Saturnian time at the moment, the 2 weeks to come. And yeah, I'm kind of feeling into where to start. I can feel it's all a little bit clunky for me today. And that's a little bit of how I'm receiving this energy at the moment. You know, we've got Pluto, which is, you know, it's transformative. It's scary, but it's transformative. And so that's when we kind of get this, wow, it's really powerful. Saturn's different. Saturn can just be a bit heavy. And so at the moment, there's a bit of this kind of sense of being in the grind with Jupiter and Virgo as well. You know, even out here with this lifestyle we're living, there's still things that need to be done every day. Okay, there's another load of dishes. Okay, and so a lot of people are feeling this at the moment, and linked in with that is a little bit of irritability that's in the atmosphere. Some people are more sensitive to certain transits than others, but we do have some strong Mars aspects coming up as well. And so there is this kind of underlying sense of being easily annoyed, being a bit irritable, things being a bit heavy, things being a bit like, just want to stick my bottom lip out a little bit. So it's really important that we focus on gratitude at the moment and just connecting to the things that are working for us, the things that we are enjoying from life, because life is asking us to be patient. It's not a time where we can gun through obstacles and just find ourselves blazing out the other end in a flash of glory. It's a time when we need to be persistent, we need to be enduring, we need to be patient, and we need to be grounded. So, you know, it's bittersweet. We've got Jupiter opposite Chiron at the moment, and so a fair few people are bumping up against this sense of like, oh, okay, I was just kind of trotting along minding my own business, and there's this big fat roadblock that's just gone kaboonga in front of me. And what we're really seeing there is Chiron being the wounded healer, so being, in this case, representing our early childhood wounding in this life specifically. Opposite Jupiter, Jupiter being expansion. And so what we see with this aspect is our expansion and our growth is at odds with our wounding. And so if we're not facing what we're needing to work with, if we're not doing that inner work at the moment that the universe is really asking of us, be it that we're distracted or we're finding ourselves really busy in the outside world, we all do it, we're all human, no judgment. But yeah, we find if we're not doing that, it's like, yeah, boom, stop. You know, can't go any further forward now until you deal with this stuff. And I consulted my almanac before sharing with you guys today. Normally I would do the new moon chart or the full moon chart first, and then sit down with the almanac after and get Austin Kopic's opinion on the matter. But I sat down with that first today, and it really felt right to do that. And this one particular quote stood out to me that I felt was really, really resonant, which was, at the moment, it's really important that we take the time to discover what's at the root of the situation rather than debating all of the little details of every little thing that unfolds. And we'll find that particularly with this Mars energy that's a bit irritable and with this Saturn energy that's a bit depressive and heavy, and that it will be so easy to start picking at, we're still in the Scorpio lunar cycle, at our intimate partners, at others, at people who we feel are getting in the way of how we want to live our life moment by moment. It's very easy to be blaming and projecting and kind of, just being at each other about little things. But if we can remember at the moment to get to the root of the issue, and the root of the issue always starts with us. So we really want to be connecting to, okay, what am I playing out here? What's triggering me? What's my trigger? Because that's a signpost, and that signpost is going to support you to get more in touch with what these woundings are that need to be cleared so that we can get everything moving happily again. After the new moon in Sag, things will lighten up a bit. Sag inevitably lightens things up a bit. Thankfully, the sun's there now. I just almost went all jargony on you again and launched into more stuff. We won't talk about any more planets for now. Let's stay with the essence of what we're looking at here. So, really connecting back into our playfulness a little bit as well to stop ourselves taking this next bit too seriously. It's a serious, heavy, pouty couple of weeks, really. And, I don't think it's a whole lot of fun, personally. But at the same time, they talk about Saturn being the gateway to Chiron. And so connecting with this Saturn energy and finding peace with this Saturn energy of, I can be patient and I can be grounded and I can be mature about this and I can take a deep breath when really I just want to fly off the handle. It's such a necessary step for us to be able to access not only our wounds, to be able to heal them, that willingness to kind of be with ourselves and face ourselves and step up to the plate, but also to access our healing ability. So, in order to really be in support of others, in order to step into a new space where we're really serving this paradigm shift, we're really a big part of the transformation that's taking place, which of course we are, we're all threads in the tapestry. I'm not sure what else to give you this week, beautiful people. You can see I'm probably a little bit off my game. Not in one way, but yes, in another. Embracing the seriousness a little bit, but I'm also bringing some heart into it. So I'd really encourage you to do that at the core of this week's message is, acknowledge that things are serious and it's a little bit of a serious time, and, we're probably not going to feel like tapping our heels together and doing the twist. But that there's beauty in that too. And if we can bring love and gratitude into this opportunity that we have available to us, think of it a little bit as like exam time, actually. It's just the analogy that came to me. I don't fully believe that we're tested as much as we're given opportunities to practice. But it's a really great time to practice because it's really easy to live love and light when everything's kind of dainty. It's a little bit harder when, the grind is just chipping away and you're just doing day by day and recognizing that, we're having a human experience and we might be growing and ascending and doing all of these incredible, mind-blowing, earth-shattering things with our consciousness, but we're still living as humans. And the more we can embrace that, the more we can come into wholeness with ourselves, and the more we can support others to be whole in themselves too. Mwah. I love you, beautiful people. I'm not in Brisbane. Well, I am in Brisbane this coming weekend on the 28th, but I'm not working this weekend. It's my birthday weekend, so I've got some plans. But I'll be back again on the 12th of December on Saturday. I am officially working out of this new space at Jindalee now, which is awesome. I'm loving it, so please feel free to come and see me there. Sessions there are $85 for the hour because I do need to pay for room hire. But it's an amazing space. I love it. We have a beautiful garden area that we can sit in to talk and then, do some big work. It's a time for big work, It doesn't feel particularly exciting, but, sometimes it's when the most powerful things happen when we're not expecting it. Don't hesitate to reach out. I can do phone sessions and stuff too in the meantime because I know it'll be a while till I'm in Brisbane. So if you're needing any perspective or you're needing some support getting to the root of that issue, you know where to find me. And keep light and love in your heart, or know that it's there. Know that it's always there. Connect to it, and I'll speak to you again before you know it. Take care, lovely ones. much love.